2, 3. Na 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 na. All I hear is blah blah, say blah blah. We want something more.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing the long-awaited ultimate guide to editing on Final Cut, aka how I edit my videos. Honestly, that's all I have to say. Like this video, subscribe down below if you want. Don't have to, but it's free and it's literally right there, so why not? And yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, I want to start off with the basics, just cutting a clip. So I import a couple like random clips. Here's my clip right here. Do not mind this. Yeah. Select your clip right here, push Command B, and then that splits the clip. You can delete it, and then I feel like when you get the hang of it and you've been editing for a long time, you can like push it really fast, like watch. Why am I struggling to do this? Something like that, okay? I was struggling a little bit, but when you've been editing for a long time, you can do it like really fast. Okay, next is zoom ins. Honestly, pretty basic. I do 3 different ones. The one that like crops close to your face, like the zoom in one, the zoom out for time lapses, and then one that it kind of like, you'll see. First I'm gonna do the zoom in. Here's the clip I wanna do it to. You just push crop, Ken Burns. See this red little rectangle? Basically, you're just going to zoom it in as much as you want, and then there we go. You can also do it like crop, where basically like you're talking and then it like cuts to you really close in. The last one I like to do is with keyframes. Make sure it's on the transform thing. Push the little keyframe and then go all the way to the end of the clip. Push the keyframe again. And then basically you can like zoom in and like crop it, and then it just looks different than like the Ken Burns zoom in. Next is color correction. I don't know if I do this right, but this is like a simple way of doing it. Just go to titles and there's one called base correction. It's this one. Click like this triangle thingy, and then you go to the exposure tab, and then if you need it like brighter or lower, use this one, and as you can see, it makes it like a tiny bit brighter instead of it literally being like a flash. So use this sidebar instead of using this one. Same goes with saturation. Here, I'll make it really noticeable so you can see it. As you can see, the text layer is only on like this portion of the clip. If you go on this portion, the saturation and the exposure and all that stuff is not on it. So yeah, make the base correction whatever like style you want, and you can just drag it on whichever portion of the clips you want. Usually when I do all the cuts and stuff like that, the next step is music. This is the finished video, so don't mind like how much there is to it, but as you can see, all like the green little rectangles are music. If you're monetized on YouTube and you didn't know this, if you use copyrighted music like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, there's a high chance of you getting flagged, and all the money that you make on that video will go to the actual artist. And obviously you want that money, not the artist, because they already have enough. That's why you use non-copyrighted music. And even if you're not monetized and there's a chance that you will be in the future, it's good to still use non-copyrighted music. There's actually a lot of free options that you can find music for. There's like a lot of YouTube channels to find non-copyrighted music completely for free. So if you want your video to not get flagged, here are a couple of non-copyrighted music sites. I know a lot of people use Thematic for like aesthetic videos. For my videos personally, I use Epidemic Sound for the actual like montages and the background music. But something that I've actually gotten into recently is using songs that kind of sound like a radio song or like a pop song. And I feel like a lot of YouTubers don't know this site, so I'm like spilling all my secrets. The website I use is called Music Bed, and the songs, like when I say, they sound so freaking good. They sound like actual songs that would be on the radio. Both of those websites that I actually did list are paid for, so you would have to pay for them, but I personally think it's worth it. After you're done with the license, you just push the download button, and then you go to Final Cut, the music tab, and then search in whatever song you just downloaded. This is actually something that I figured out a couple months ago. Those like meme sound effects that a lot of YouTubers use, I always thought like you have to like download it from like a specific site, like that was like hidden. They're actually in Final Cut, and I'm gonna show you how to use them. Go to the sound effects tab. There's a tab that says jingles, and there is literally like 100 different ones that you can use, and it saves you time instead of like going on YouTube and searching up like meme sound effects, like funny iMovie sound effects, and having to download every one, because they're literally right there for you. The only thing is that you need iMovie to access these, so make sure to download iMovie and then they'll appear in Final Cut. It's kind of weird, but that's just how it works. Personally, for my videos, I love to use the cartoon sound effects. Just search up on Final Cut cartoon, and then you'll find all like the funny like squeaks and stuff like that. Next thing is actually like one of my favorite parts, and it's effects. Who should I play as my victim today? Should I do me? I think I'm gonna do me. Go in Final Cut to this tab, it's the effects tab, and there's actually a specific one for distortions, like this one. Here, I'm literally gonna clown myself for the next next 20 seconds. Some of my personal favorites is Funhouse. It makes you look like a little troll. Fish eye is also really funny. Earthquake I use like literally all the time. I feel like in every video. And if you want it to look like really crazy, you can just put the amount up. For like more graphic effect, the shape mask is fun to make it like VHS. You can like change the curvature and it looks something like this. Bad TV, if you want like that glitchy effect, literally is gonna be your favorite one on Final Cut. What I like to do sometimes is like make it really glitchy and then I'll use that kind of like as a transition. So like I'll let it run for 3 seconds and then I'll split the clip and then I'll delete it. You can also do that with text. It also looks cool to like put the amount like really low. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's still like little lines on the video. And I feel like that looks so cool. So sometimes I'll do that. And then if I'm doing like a montage and I want it to be a little edgy, I'll do the roll amount up. Put like this amount up. Yeah, honestly, Bad TV is one of my favorite ones to do and like play around with it. I also love the prism effect. This clip doesn't fit it, but if I'm doing like a VHS like montage, I feel like it looks really good. And yeah, that's all the effects that I like to use. Next up is transitions. Honestly, I don't use that many transitions, but when I do, I use this one. It's the slide transitions. Honestly, I don't know if this is with Final Cut or if I downloaded this on a separate website, but it was free. So if you're trying to find this exact one, it is free. And then I'll go to the sound effects tab and then search up swish. I like the second one personally. Oh my God, I completely forgot about this one. This also, I use this a lot. It's the free glitch pack 2. I suck. I don't know where I found these. I'm not even kidding. I downloaded these like 3 years ago. Just search up free glitch pack 2 and you can probably find it. But this is how these look. I sometimes use these on like my subscribe button, like the one I use in my intro is with this one. It's kind of like the prism effect, but a transition. Honestly, really like this one. This is how it looks. Super cool. I also sometimes use the free fast pan transitions, like this one, hands down really fast. What should we do next? Ooh, let's do titles. Basically just go into the titles tab, search up basic title. I like to use the drop shadow and the outline. I think I'm just gonna do the drop shadow. This is how the drop shadow one looks. I like to play with the opacity, like around there, I feel like, yeah. For fonts, honestly, I don't know. There's like so many good ones that I like, so I'm like, which one should I share? Some of my favorites at the moment are currently Avenir Neck, Bug Fast to make like that glitch kind of effect. Drunk Wide is also really cool. I'm gonna show you a couple like title effects that I personally use, like the wavy one. Just search in underwater, drag that on to the title, and then it will like go like this. Honestly, it took me like 20 minutes to like do the text effect that I use for like the dates on my vlog channel. So I'm not gonna sit here for another 30 minutes, but I feel like this one's pretty similar. So if you want to make that too, these are the numbers to do. This one is really cool. It's called continuous. There's so much that you can do with this, like so much. My favorite is like the squiggly text. Quiver, there we go. Yeah, there's like a lot of cool ones that you can play with. Like this one, Celebrate, is cool. This is where I'm gonna spill all my tea, all the secret. This is like the part where you're gonna be wanting to watch. If you haven't heard of this website, I don't know what you're doing. It's called Pixel Film Studios and it has literally all the effects that you're gonna need. Text effects, transitions they also have, and like backgrounds. They're about $20 to $30. Honestly, I feel like it's so useful. I have a couple, as you can see. I'm actually returning this one because it is not what I thought. This one is called Shutter Release. This is the one I use for my vlog channel. All these texts are all editable and I can make it say whatever I want it to say. So I love that about Pixel Film Studios. I can still have a lot of the control on it. A couple like OG ones, like these three, super 2017, 2018, definitely. I have one, it just is not compatible with this computer because they still need to update it. It is called Pro Glitch. Like when I tell you there's so much in that pack.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God.
It just is not compatible with this computer, but I do have that one. Last but not least, I saved the most creative elements for last. I get all my backgrounds by just searching up on Google. Like this one, the clouds one that I use all the time. Most of the time, I'll just search up like aesthetic backgrounds and then I'll find something there. Sometimes I'll even go on Pinterest, like this graphic from my last video was all photos from Pinterest. Final Cut does have a couple of backgrounds, but I feel like they're kind of boring. I do love to use the gradient one and like play around with the colors. I feel like some videos that's fun. Stuff like these effects, like the fast forward, keyboard, the little loading bar, the recording thingy, I mostly get from the internet, or some like graphic designers have their own website, so I'll get those from there. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the video right here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. I know a lot of you have been requesting this video, so I really hope I helped you guys out. And yeah, Pixel Film Studios, if you want graphics and effects, trust me, perfect, you'll love it. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next Sunday with another one.
Something more, it's unforgettable. Okay,